first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. The Pistons come in off a critical Game 1 win and are now poised and prepared as they attempt to take a 2-0 lead against the Knicks. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
Round 1 of the East rolls on. Game 2 just about ready to tip off. Playoff basketball on 2K Sports. With Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge is with us as well. Short a rotation play. Nothing that they can't overcome, but it does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
And with that rotation not at full strength, someone else is going to have to step up and fill that role.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Thompson and Harris are their forwards. The backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivy. And it's Duren in at center. And for the Knicks, they've got Hart. Mikal Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Towns. And at the center, pulling out the middle. Now Ivy, after OG Anunoby missed from long range. To Cunningham. Just 5 on the clock. Pops in the layup for 2. Take a look at New York. They already find themselves, Greg, in a must-win situation. Dropping Game 1 was a shock to their players, coaches, and certainly the fans.
Truth is, a few teams have come back for an 0-2 deficit at home. And yes, it is rare. Expect them, though, to come out tonight with purpose, with a fire in their bellies. They know they can't leave anything out there on the floor tonight.
I'm looking at you. You've got a fire in your belly, don't you?
Yes. I'm roaring and ready to go.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
He's just one of those veterans you can count on from the line. Harris really makes an impact from the strike.
First trip to the line for him here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
It's Hart on the wing. Bridges kicks to Anunoby. It's good from long range.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Thompson outside. To Cunningham. Inside. Here's Duren. He can't get it to go. Towns with the defensive effort. For New York, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. And now the Pistons, fast break. Harris against Brunson. A nice shot by Harris.
Such a smart offensive player. Harris in just the right spot there to finish on the break.
Pass to Bridges. About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Back to Brunson. Cunningham with some nice D.
Well, he's got the green light in that situation. They wanted him taking that shot, even if he didn't get it to go. Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Here's Bridges. He gets that one.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
Brunson against Cunningham. On the way, Harris. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Harris has got 7 points.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Anunoby outside. Pass to Bridges. And stolen by Ivy. Here's Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Got to do more than this to stop Thompson. He's used to having to fight through contact.
And catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Tom Thibodeau had a few minutes to share. We talked about how dialed in he is on Cade Cunningham in this matchup. Coach told me the key is not to let him get into a rhythm early on. That might mean we have to throw different defenders at him. Maybe send them double teams, too. Everything is on the table tonight. Let's see what they come up with for Cade. Guys?
Thank you, David. Knicks trail by 4. And Brunson, the basket on the assist by Bridges.
Playing bigger than he looks. Brunson has a lot of heart.
Pass to Ivy. Popped up there for Thompson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
I think the rim could be 12 feet off the ground, and Thompson could still go get the lob.
Now Towns. Brunson outside. Hart with a screen on Cunningham. Brunson goes in. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham. Pistons leading by 4. Harris outside. Pass to Ivy. For 3. And Thompson slams it home.
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punching home like that.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Brunson. Here's Hart. Back to Brunson. On the wing, Anunoby. He's covered by Thompson. 5 on the clock. Here's Brunson. It's Cunningham with the rebound. Cunningham's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Yeah, there you see Cunningham's willingness to take contact, to battle for his shot inside.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Detroit.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on it.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, the pressure on Cunningham when he came into the league was immense. He's gone through adversity, but he's never stopped working to improve.
The Knicks making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. Beasley's checked in for the Pistons. Brunson against Cunningham. Robinson a screen on Cunningham. And it's Robinson with the jam.
And the way that Brunson is just so calm in the pick and roll, boy, he is smooth.
Pistons leading by 6. Cunningham passes to Durant. On the left block, Robinson with the block. On the wing, Bridges. Down low, here's Brunson. Rebound by the Pistons. Cunningham's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Yeah, those shots from him are certainly not helping their case.
Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Knicks trail by 8. Pass to Hart. And here is Bridges. Robinson sets a screen for Bridges to the paint. And finished off by Robinson.
Nice job by Bridges. Doesn't always get enough credit for his playmaking.
Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Harris outside. To Cunningham. Over Brunson. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. The Knicks have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. And he gets the bucket. Now just a 4-point Piston lead.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Bridges against Ivy. Pass to Cunningham. Over Brunson. And again, Cunningham missing. For New York, they've gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. To the middle. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Bridges. Bridges got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. The Knicks making a switch here. McBride's checked in. On defense, the Knicks trailing by 2. Cunningham kicks to Harris. Duran against Robinson. Back to Harris. The tray. It's rebounded by New York. They come off the loss on Friday.
That was a shocker. Hard to believe that they dropped the ball, so to speak, on that one. And probably a tough pill for them to swallow.
Yeah, it's a loss that'll stick with them for a while. That's for sure. But a game like that can be a motivator going forward.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
And it's the Knicks with the ball, following the bucket by the Pistons.
And there is a lot to like about Jalen Brunson's game. He pays attention to the details.
He's 0 of 1 from the line, missing on his first trip.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
In one area where Brunson's improved is in the clutch. He's a monster in crunch time. Nice to have a player you can depend on in those key situations.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Stewart checked in for Harris. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Ivy. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Cade Cunningham. And both free throws good for Brunson. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Pistons. Pass to Stewart. And here's Beasley, defended by McBride. Beasley outside. 5 to shoot. Beasley with a screen on Hart. Here's Schroeder. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. And the Pistons lead by 1. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
Here's Brunson. It's tipped.
Great recognition from Stewart. I like seeing him use his length and size to make an impact on defense.
And that one is good by Beasley.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Schroeder against Brunson. Pass to Hart. Towns, a screen on Hardaway. Here's Hart. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Back to Schroeder. Beasley outside. Duran with the screen on Brunson. Beasley for 3. Second chance shot. Duran, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Hart is now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
Now here's Hardaway. Still without a basket. Trains it from beyond the arc.
A go-to shot for Hardaway Jr. He can really hurt defenses from downtown.
Pass to Hart. Back to Brunson from deep. Rebound, Detroit. Duran's got 4 rebounds in this game. Beasley outside. Here's Schroeder, defended by McBride. Schroeder outside. Pulls it up. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Hard against Hardaway. Hart the pass to Towns, and he banks in the layup. Towns has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, and at 7 feet tall, Towns is a major threat inside. The defense has to guard him better than him.
Now here's Schroeder. No good from 11 feet.
And, Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Schroeder against Brunson. 11 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Dennis Schroeder.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And the Pistons making a change here. And it's tied up with that one. Hardaway with it. Fires from way outside. Jalen Brunson has been on display for New York. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Back to the action in just a minute. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second quarter. You've got Dennis Schroeder. Asar Thompson is out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Malik Beasley. And it's Hardaway in at the 3 side. Now here's Thompson to the inside. And the dunk by Stewart.
Thunderous jam from Stewart.
New York trailing. Now Bridges. He takes it in, uses the glass to finish the layup. Bridges has got 6 points.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Pistons shooting well, 50% from the floor. Now here's Schroeder, Bain covering. Stewart, a screen for Beasley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Schroeder misses the jumper.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Bridges deciding where to go with it. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Beasley for 3. It's hauled in by Achua.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Bridges. Scored the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Thompson with it. Now here's Beasley. Schroeder outside. Inside. Stolen by Robinson. And a a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Payne. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Payne. At the line, 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Anunoby, he's checked in for the Knicks. Good on the second free throw. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. McBride's checked in for Payne. Hardaway dishes to Schroeder. Back to Hardaway. Beasley up top. Defended by Bridges. Shot clock at 6. Trying to end the drought. Robinson with the block. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Pass to McBride. The kick out to Anunoby. Bridges for 3. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Pistons trail by 3. Hardaway with the bounce pass. Thompson up top. Back to Schroeder. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Here's Beasley. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Beasley's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, the more he knocks those down, the more confidence this coaching staff's going to have in him.
McBride passes to Bridges. Robinson a screen on Beasley. Bridges outside. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Thompson outside. Pass to Hardaway. On the wing, Thompson. Covered by Achua. Goes up to the stripe. Hardaway for three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Hardaway has got it all tied up now for the Pistons.
And sometimes Hardaway Jr. just makes tough shots, which in turn really helps with his confidence.
It's Robinson high post. Pass to Bridges. Here's McBride. Down low. Here's Achua. The dunk by Achua.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants to talk to his guy.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just one or two major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
Making a change. Towns is checked in. Detroit also making some changes. Reedy's checked in for Stewart. Tobias Harris comes in for Asar Thompson. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. New York on D. Bounce pass from Cunningham. Outside Hardaway. Back to Cunningham. Reed a screen. 6 to shoot. And the dunk by Reed.
Well, that's where Cunningham is at his best. Operating the pick and roll.
For New York, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. They set the screen for 3. Bridges. And the rebound goes to the Pistons. Cunningham's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Hardaway passes to Reed. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Mitchell Robinson. The Pistons shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
2 shots.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for New York. And both free throws, good for Reed. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. Outside Robinson. To Brunson. It's stolen by Cunningham. And there it is for him. Cunningham's got 8 points.
Well, the physicality of the NBA takes some getting used to, but Cunningham is able to make those tough finishes.
Cunningham against Brunson. And the dunk by Brunson.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Now, here's Bridges. Following the missed shot by Tobias Harris, Bridges finds Brunson. Robinson, a screen on Beast. Bobbed up there for Robinson. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, that's a nice read from Brunson out of the pick and roll.
The Pistons have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Hardaway dishes to Cunningham. Pass to Beasley. Just 5 to shoot. Detroit shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And he makes the first. Achua, he's checked in for the Knicks. Miles McBride comes in for Mikal Bridges. Detroit also making some changes. Duran comes in for Paul Reed. It's Thompson in for Hardaway. And he can't hit the second. For New York, they've gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Outside, Towns. Towns sets the pick for Anunoby. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Anunoby. Towns has got 6 points.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
To Cunningham. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
Cunningham is not shy about mixing it up down low. He's got a great feel around the rim.
From deep, Brunson. Detroit with the rebound.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it. Great awareness by Thompson, wanting to find his open teammates whenever he can.
Here's Achua. Tobias Harris picking up that last basket. 3-pointer. Oh, Brunson good from range.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him to clean look.
Thompson, a screen on Brunson. Tries the spin move. Spun in there, great move. Cunningham's got 6 here in this quarter.
I love that move by Cunningham to create the space for himself.
Towns, a screen on Cunningham. The shot's good from Brunson.
And he's on a good pace here for 3-point range. Made 1 in the first, 2 more here in the second. It seems like with more to come.
Cunningham inside. Brunson covering, off on the layup.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And stolen by Harris. Thompson against Anunoby. Thompson kicks to Cunningham. New York's gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Cunningham with some nice D.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
Beasley, the pass to Thompson. Stolen by Anunoby. Here's McBride. Off target from 3-point range. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Towns against Cunningham. It's up a 3. Here's Duran. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
Well, the numbers will show that Duran is one of the top offensive rebounders in the game. He is a high-motor player.
Thompson against Anunoby. The kick out to Cunningham. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. And it's a 3-point Piston lead.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Pass to Achua. Anunoby outside. Now, here's Achua. D right on him. Lock at 6. Brunson against Cunningham. And Jalen Brunson gets the 3. Brunson's got the game tied up here for New York. Harris outside. There's 42 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Cunningham. Good. And Harris gets the assist. 16 points for Cade Cunningham.
Well, this is the story of the night for that defense. They have not been able to contain Cunningham.
Back to Brunson. Over Cunningham. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And in the first quarter, he was consistently getting to the line and really causing headaches for the D. Haven't seen that same type of consistency here in the second.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 seconds.
First one falls for him. A different look for New York. Hard, he's checked in for Precious Achua. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Miles McBride. And Detroit with a change here, too. Ivy's checked in. And both free throws good for Brunson. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Banked in off the glass. Cunningham's got 18 points.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Pistons lead by 2. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Hey, thanks, Kevin. Coach, the league going back and forth. How do you get separation from them in the second half?
We got to play with more energy. We're playing a low-energy game.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
And as we welcome you to halftime, without question, Game 2 has been a battle for the Detroit Pistons.
Their offense is flowing. Guys are getting into their spot. The ball is finding them. Great execution so far, guys.
I'd say and looking at where the Knicks stand in this series, I'll get straight to it, Kenny. Is this a must-win game for them?
They might not want to admit it, Ernie, but this is a must-win game. I look at this team and I think if they...
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
NBA playoffs, round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room because you're right. He's the problem right now.
The Pistons lead it. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in at the 2 guard. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with. Cunningham gets the bucket.
Cunningham is so skilled working the pick and roll. That time the play was for himself to score.
Pass to Hart. Towns kicks to Bridges. And here is Anunoby. Right side Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Well, you can count on Towns to finish with strength anytime he has the chance.
Ivy passes to Harris. Ivy against Anunoby. Back to Ivy. Thompson sets the pick for Ivy. It's over Anunoby. And that's collected by Brunson.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Pass to Ivy. 90 seconds now into the second half. Here's Cunningham. Misses off the right iron.
I don't know how that one doesn't go in. Nice cushion between him and the defender.
And Towns throws it down.
Plenty of power on that slam. Towns was not messing around.
Bridges against Ivy. To the paint. Duran finds Harris. This ball boomed by Detroit. Ivy, that's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists now tonight.
He's a big combo guard, and Ivy plays with no fear in there.
Outside, Towns. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And Hart has it in the corner. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Harris. For New York, they have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
At the line, 2 shots.
Free throw good. Hart. And Hart drops them both. And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Cunningham passes to Duran. Now, here's Ivy. Here's Cunningham. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. It's blocked.
Well, Duran making his physical presence known.
Ivy against Anunoby. Thompson, a screen on Brunson. Brunson against Cunningham. And they'll get another chance. And the shot goes in. Ivy's got it all tied up now for the Pistons.
Oh, how about the quick thinking by Ivy? I love when he goes right at it with the shot.
And it's denied. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Pass to Duran. Tipped away. Bridges with the steal. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. Sinks that one from the post. Bridges got 12 in the game.
And there you see the basketball IQ Bridges has. Natural court sense. He knows exactly where to be.
And here's Cunningham. 20 points for him. Takes it from 10, and it's in there. Cunningham's got 22.
I love the mentality of Cunningham tonight. Looking for his shot, and boy, is he producing.
Here's Brunson. Oh, Brunson wheeling his way in there.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Pass to Ivy for the lead. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists now in this one. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. It's a 1-point game. And Cunningham with the block.
Cunningham has great length for his position, and he uses it right there.
The Pistons have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Pass to Duren. Ivy with it. Defended by Bridges. Ivy against Bridges. Just 4 to shoot. Top of the key. The shot by Ivy, no good. New York has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Brunson converts on the drive.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Cunningham outside. Thompson sets the pick for Cunningham. Lobbed up there for Thompson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Just a fantastic decision maker. Cunningham giving it up in that 2-man set.
Brunson surveying the D. Driving the lane. Cunningham with some nice D. For Detroit, they've gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Hard against Harris. Now, here's Duren. Not a lot of room. Pass to Ivy. Here's Thompson. And he finishes nicely on the way. And now it's a 3-point Piston lead.
Well, hauling in that board, Thompson giving his guys second chance opportunities.
Here's Brunson. The rebound by Ivy. For Detroit, they've gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far. Just above 50%. Here's Cunningham. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Shoots from 14. That's good from Bridges on the assist from Brunson. 14 points from Mikal Bridges. Ivy against Bridges. Thompson a screen on Bridges. Ivy dishes to Harris. Thompson sets the pick for Harris. Knicks with the rebound. On the wing, Bridges. Ivy defending. Here's Hart. It's good from inside. Hart's got 6 as we approach the fourth quarter. Still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Cunningham against Brunson. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy misser, too.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Back to Harris. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Anunoby. For New York, they've gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. Harris against Hart. Trying to find Towns. Gets it to him. Over Thompson. Towns, no luck. The Pistons trailing. Here's Harris. And he uses the glass on the layup. 11 points in the game.
A solid 6'8". Harris can more than handle his own inside. Really an overlooked part of his game.
Brunson finds Hart. Brunson against Cunningham. Brunson, no good. Detroit's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. To Cunningham. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a three-point play. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
That's an aggressive play and a chance for Cunningham to get 3 points the old-fashioned way.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Pistons.
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
That's good from Cunningham.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham. A talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
McBride passes to Brunson. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham. Cunningham's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. To Hardaway. Over Bridges. Hardaway, no good. Knicks trail by 4. Here's McBride. Still yet to score. Achua kicks to Bridges. Robinson a screen on Hardaway. Bridges attacking. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
Oh, how about the ball handling from Bridges? Just taking his time in that pick and roll.
Cunningham on the wing. Brunson covering. Hardaway with a wide open look. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Hardaway has got 9.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
The Knicks have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
Jalen Brunson at the line, 2 shots.
The first one falls. Holland, he's checked in for Detroit. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Brunson against Cunningham. Holland, the pass to Hardaway. Throws it up high. Stolen by Robinson. Bridges with it. Hardaway picks him up. Achua with it. Here's Brunson. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Brunson's got 10 points in the quarter.
Now, this is the player that Brunson has become. He's capable of carrying the load offensively on any given night.
Cunningham passes to Scoop. Outside Hardaway. To Cunningham. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots the 3. And it's Jalen Brunson with the rebound. Brunson's got 4 rebounds in this game. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. For the lead. Traps in the tray. Brunson's got 13 points here in the second half alone. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Jalen Brunson has been on display for New York. He's approaching 40 points for him in the game. He's scoring in just about every way possible. We'll get you back to the action after this break. Now let's hear what Coach Tom Thibodeau was reviewing with his team in the huddle.
You got to make hustle plays. Be first to the floor. Rebound the ball and run. Rebound the ball and run. Let's get to the line. Cut hard so we get fouled on our cut.
Greg, you know he's always going to demand aggressiveness.
Yeah, but you get why, though. The little hustle plays make a big difference in these close games.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round one. And Detroit, looking at who they've got. We've got Beasley, Isaiah Stewart out there with Fontecchio. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Schroeder in at the point guard. Anunoby, good.
If you came to watch.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight. Just fantastic execution.
Stewart, a screen for Hardaway. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got 4 rebounds in this game. And it's blocked. Schroeder looking over the floor. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for New York.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
And so he hits both. New York's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Payne passes to Towns. To the middle. Here's Robinson. Rebound, Detroit. Beasley outside. To the paint. Unloads. And Stewart gets it to go. Stewart's got the game tied up here for Detroit.
Well, this is where Stewart should look to score. He can be very effective down low.
Payne dishes to Towns. That shot off. The Pistons shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. On the way against Anunoby. Outside Hardaway. Back to Schroeder. And it's good, assisting on the play with Hardaway. 6 points for Dennis Schroeder.
The vision of Hardaway Jr. He scanned the floor and found his teammate.
Robinson, a screen on Schroeder. Over in the corner, McBride. The three-pointer is right on target. McBride's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Pass to Stewart. Now Hardaway. He's guarded by Anunoby. Schroeder outside. Shot clock at 5. Lays it up off the glass. And the Pistons lead by 1. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for points.
Payne's shot is good.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
Beasley with a clean look. Bangs home the trifecta.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
McBride passes to Payne. Anunoby kicks to Towns. Bucket is good.
Relentless effort from Towns inside. Powering through the contact.
And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Pistons. To Hardaway. a screen on Anunoby. Hardaway passes to Schroeder. Oh, he jams it right over Mitchell Robinson. Wow!
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
And you see Big Cat that has the size and coordination. Hard to bump him out of his rhythm.
The Pistons have gone 5 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Pass to Klinman. Back to Schroeder. For the three. Robinson pulls it in. New York has gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Got it all, and Towns gets it to go.
So skilled working inside. Towns knows how to operate down low.
Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Beasley outside. Schroeder setting the pick for Beasley. Out to Hardaway. Beasley with a screen on Anunoby. Hardaway for three. Robinson pulls it in. The Knicks have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Pass to Towns. Back to McBride. Tries from 10. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. McBride's got the lead up to 4 now for New York.
They are just killing them on the interior.
They set the pick. Outside Hardaway. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Pass to Payne. Now, here's Anunoby. Guarded by Hardaway. Now here's Towns. Offline with his three.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And that one misses. A different look for New York. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Anunoby. Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Payne. New York leading by 3. Down low. Robinson down low. Duran's on him. Robinson dishes to Bridges. Just 5 on the clock. This one for 3. Detroit with the rebound. Duran's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
How about that finish by Harris? He sees his opening and does not hesitate to rise up and be free.
Outside Robinson. Hart against Thompson. Hart, no good. Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's Durant. And the rejection by Towns.
Well, it's always great to see Towns locked in and making an impact defensively.
2 points, that one goes. Towns has got 12 points in just the second half. Pistons trail by 3. Cunningham passes to Durant. On the way, Harris. Should out to Schroeder. Thompson sets the pick for Schroeder. And they're unable to get the time basket there. Now, Hart, pass to Brunson. Robinson, a screen on Thompson. Inside. Robinson misses.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Thompson passes to Cunningham. Hart against Schroeder. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Shots good by Duren.
Well, you have to be ready for Duren to shoot.
And so here is New York. To the inside. Here's Robinson, and Robinson throws it down.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Now here's Cunningham. Bridges with some nice defense.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Pass to Robinson. And the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. Two teammates not on the same wavelength there.
Anunoby, he's checked in for Robinson. And Detroit with a change here, too. Ivy's checked in for Dennis Schroeder. And J.B. Bickerstaff has called a timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. During that last break, I listened in to J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. Now, Coach talked all about fouls in that huddle. He reminded them, play defense with our feet. Beat them to the spots. Hands straight up. Don't give them a chance to blow the whistle on us. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Ivy against Bridges. Pass to Brunson. Bridges outside. From 17 feet out. That misses off the back. Pistons have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Here's Duren. Brunson covering. Shoots from the baseline. Green for 2 points. Duren's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And a timely make from Duren. They really needed that one.
Brunson against Cunningham. Brunson got hit and still made it go.
And he lives for the moment. Brunson playing his best during crunch time.
Cunningham looking it over. Lays it up and banks it in. Cunningham's got 9 points now in just the second hit.
Well, in these big moments, Cunningham really wants the ball.
Here's Brunson from down in the low post. It goes. And the Knicks lead by 2.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Yes, sir. Kay Cunningham embracing the role of a leader.
Brunson against Cunningham. With a screen on Cunningham. Here's Brunson. It's Cunningham with the rebound. Cunningham's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeded. Offensive rebound. Duren, no good. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the New York Knicks. Hard against Thompson. It's stolen by Cunningham. And here comes Harris leading the fast break.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Here's Brunson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And Brunson, a very physical player. Someone that understands how to bait defenders into fouling.
It's the first that narrows the gap to 1. And both free throws good for Brunson.
And you just knew he wasn't going to miss that one. Not with so much riding on.
Here's Cunningham. Money!
Cunningham's teammates and coaches trust in him in a big spot.
What a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is palpable. And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn the clock.
Duran with the screen on Brunson. Here's Cunningham. Got it.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 4. And what's their best move at this point?
Looking for a quick shot, trying to extend the game.
Yeah, and then they have to foul quickly and hope for some misses at the line.
There's 14 seconds left to play in the final quarter. For 3, Bridges. Thompson with the rebound. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
Here's Ivy. And they go to the intentional foul.
Mikal Bridges. Intentional foul. 15 foul. Ivy. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And that'll just about do it. Coming through at the line in a big spot.
And so it's Detroit with the W, and this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win Game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. So, for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Hart.